Loveline, coast to coast.
Hey, everybody. It's Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. It's Dr. Drew over there. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. 311 is here. Nick Hexum and Peanut are both here from the band, and the new CD from Chaos is out today, right?
Today is the day.
And applause, too. Thank you very much.
5 million records 311 has sold in the United States.
Smattering.
Thank you.
Wow, that's a lot. That's how they get to drive those cars, Drew. They're going to be at the Weenie Roast coming up this Saturday. What is that, the 23rd or the 22nd?
23rd.
23rd, and starting the Warp Tour the day before. You guys, are you guys all the way through the Warp Tour, or are you just doing a leg?
Like 6 weeks almost.
Yeah, I think it's just a leg when it comes down to it, technically, but we're
about
doing
2/3, a little more, but
we're doing the majority of it.
I'm going to finally disclose my ignorance.
Yes.
Who invented the Warp Tour? What does it stand for? Where did it start?
well, there was Warp Magazine, I think, was involved in it for a while, and then it was the Vans Warp Tour,
Right.
and then it was
Is it just a concert promoter got together and put together a bunch of bands for a summer?
it has skating and punk rock bands. It's just,
And how come they didn't go? How come people go on and off it? You know what I mean? Because it has so long, or it's so.
Yeah, it just goes over the whole country, so some bands jump on for a little while and then jump off eventually.
That's it.
It's kind of a nice concept, and half the bands, well, I shouldn't say half the bands, 110% of the bands we've had in here over the last few weeks are doing one part or another of the Warp Tour,
Is
right?
it sort of the answer for the rest of the country that don't have big radio stations, have big summer festivals kind of thing?
Yeah, it's one of the answers.
Yeah, okay, got it.
And, yeah, I mean, it would kill you to do the entire Warp Tour.
Yeah.
I think, especially with, Pennywise
Drew's favorite.
and all these other guys. Well, to be fair to Pennywise,
Fletcher.
They were perfect gentlemen last night.
Pennywise
Really?
came in here last night.
They're growing up.
No, I wouldn't go that far, but they were perfect gentlemen nonetheless.
I don't know. I said, and maybe this will get Fletcher to kick Drew's ass when he sees him on Saturday. But on the ride home, I said, I don't know. I think the guys are new and improved. Fletcher's a new man. And Drew said, no, still got the eye of a killer. But
I can see it.
But on a bad day, he was dormant. Like once in a while, a great white shark doesn't attack.
Yeah, right.
It just got done eating a couple seals.
I think it was
swims by.
I think it hurt Fletcher to keep himself contained in here, and it was painful for him, and he's mad now.
Drew, do you realize what a horrible attitude that is?
No,
what a
I
horrible
think-
approach to life you have.
I think that's true. I think that's how he feels.
Fletcher's had some bad times here on this show, and consequently, when Fletcher has a bad time, everybody in the United States has a bad time because he's far-reaching, and we had a bad time too. But to be fair to them, they all came in here, Fletcher included, and everyone was a gentleman, and they made amends. All right, so let's talk about 311. We got all the Warp Tour, and then what else after that?
We're going to go to Europe for a couple weeks, and then we're going to do our own headlining tour in the late summer, and we're just going to keep doing it for a long time. That we're going to support this album a long time because we feel that we really outdid ourselves on this one. We just really we just had a lot of ideas and a lot of inspiration, and when we had the Blue album, the third album that blew up, it was like we just had the feeling we can't control whether the media likes us or not, but what we can control is we're going to stay out on the road until people get to hear this. And we've got that same feeling again now, that we're just going to stay with it.
And do you have touring down now? I mean, it is like traveling in a sense that it takes you about, I don't know, you have to travel 10 times to New York or something before you figure out what to pack, how to do it, who to tip,
Where to walk through the airport.
where do you score, what parks are good. I mean, what strip clubs are good. But do you have it down now?
Yeah, you got to learn to entertain yourself during the day. Now I bring a mobile studio so I can write songs and do remixes, and we've all got our little distractions, whether it's like exercising or computer stuff or whatever.
Then do you have the buffed out tour bus and you go first class? I mean, you do all that good stuff. I don't want to ruin your image to all the poor listeners, but why?
Oh no, we're all in one van. No, yeah, we do it up on the road just because we figure, then we'll just want to stay out there longer.
Right.
Yeah, we do it all the time. Might as well.
All right, 311 here tonight. I'll give you some of the dates. You can find them on the Warped Tour, and we'll also hear something from Chaos, which is the name of the new CD out today. We'll take some calls and do the usual. Kevin?
How's it going, man?
Good. What's up?
Not too much. First of all, I'd like to say Adam and Drew, you guys rock.
Thanks.
311, you guys are the greatest band ever. I got all the CDs. The Blue Album is definitely by far the best, but all of them are awesome. Yeah, question.
Thanks a lot.
Just wondering, how many times a day is too many for masturbation there, Adam? I know
careful now. You might offend the Adam here.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, if we start to argue about how many times a day is too much.
Well, are you asking me or are you asking?
Yeah, I'm asking you. I'm going a good 4 or 5.
Yeah, that's a little light, but
a little light. Yeah,
I'd like to see you more.
That's before noon, right?
Yeah.
I mean, once you guys break for summer, have you broken for summer yet at school?
I just graduated, man.
All right, so I'd like to see that step up. Just a couple. That's fine. You're 17. What? Do you have a job?
Yeah.
What do you do for a theme? You work the same theme over and over again? How does that work?
Same theme? What?
Yeah, masturbatory
is
theme.
It a different fantasy or a different...
Oh, yeah.
Lubricants.
It's just to get it off. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's like anime. What's your theme when you pee?
Asparagus.
Yeah.
Usually it's my theme.
Asparagus.
Kevin, is there a reason you'd be a sexual compulsive? Were you
theme from Mahogany sometimes?
No, not really.
Were you sexually abused or anything growing up?
No. I'm just a 17, 18-year-old guy.
Yeah, all right.
That's about normal.
Hey, Kevin, do you have a girlfriend?
Not right now.
Shocking. Listen, you got to understand.
He's not a virgin, though.
What's that?
Listen to the voice.
No, you're not a virgin, are you, Kevin?
No.
Well, you can really tell?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got that voice.
Yeah, no. Hey, boy, before you guys get rid of me, I'm 311. When are you guys heading over to the D.C. area?
We're dropping off the Warped Tour right before we get to D.C., so we're definitely going to make that up at the beginning of our next tour. Well, Virginia. You can drive down to Virginia. That's close, right?
Oh, yeah, that's no problem. Yeah, I heard the Warped Tour you guys were doing. Yeah, you guys are doing the Warped Tour in Virginia?
I believe so. It's
awesome.
Yeah, it's a drive away for sure. That wouldn't be too far for you to go.
No,
all right,
no,
you can beat off on the way over to Virginia. All right.
Yeah,
3 times.
You ever do the car? You ever do the car one, Kevin?
All the time, on the way to work.
Right.
Good times.
Great. All right. I'm just worried that he'll sort of lose his motivation, and it does take a certain amount of semen to get you out of the house, get you to the job, get you to meet women.
I mean,
if you're totally depleted, it's hard to motivate.
Right. If you stop masturbating, you'd probably just find the motivation to go out and get a girlfriend, maybe.
Right. There's an element.
If he stopped masturbating, we have to hospitalize him.
He'd blow up.
Yeah.
Right. Then he'd begin raping. Ryan?
Yeah.
You're 21?
Yep. What's up, Adam?
What's up?
What's up, Joe?
Hey, Ryan.
311, I just want to say that you guys pretty much got me into music back when I was first listening to like Red Hot Chili Peppers and Nirvana and 311. And we live in Boise, Idaho, and we don't get to see you guys too much just because it's a small town. But
we're coming your way.
I know you are, and I'll be there.
Cool.
So, we pretty much cruise out every time you guys come anywhere close. And Peanut Man,
Yep.
Are you there?
Yes, that's me.
We always roll a J for you.
That's right.
I always try to nail you in the forehead every time we're in that crowd, and I always miss you, man. I've wasted probably 4 big-ass joints on you.
There you go.
But
you'll hit me that way.
Try and nail you.
Thanks. I'll wear headgear.
But, Drew.
Yeah, Ryan.
I got a question, actually, for Drew and Adam.
All right, go.
About a week ago, we were partying, and it got to be really late, about 4 o'clock in the morning, and this girl did a strip show for me and my friends. And then she went into the back room with one of my buddies, and they called me in there. And so I went back there and loaded it, not thinking right. And while he was on one end, and I got on the other end, and I started noticing a really bad stench. And I just went with it, and then probably a couple of days later, I started developing a rash down in my genital area.
Which end were you on, though?
I was in the back end.
Right.
Wait a minute.
Well, wait a minute. You don't mean back. You don't mean
back end.
Give it to her up the butt. I mean, I was
Right. He was getting a BJ.
Yeah.
And so you just came in the back way.
Yeah.
But not the back side. Right. Got it. Right. Now, and you notice the smell.
Yeah, I noticed the stench.
Well, the smell is usually trichomonas, and that's not a big deal. But that's something you may need to be treated for. But the rash, is it painful rash? Burn?
It itches.
That's usually herpes, still proven otherwise.
Oh, no shit.
Watch the S word there,
Sorry,
Ryan, please.
Yeah, so you need somebody to look at that rash while you have the rash. It's important because that kind of, you can't make any diagnosis unless you can actually look at the rash. So.
Okay.
Hey, Drew, what about taking a picture of whatever rash you happen to have?
That's the next best thing.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, what's wrong with that?
At the age of digital cameras, you can put it on the web and
email it to Adam.
Yeah, no.
That's an interesting idea. That's how we should overcome my problem with these people asking questions. They should take a digital picture, email it to us, and
Drew, let me explain something. We can't get paper for the goddamn fax machine. You really think you're going to pull this off?
Right, but this is a plan, isn't it?
It's a fine hypothetical plan.
It's good you're trying to work out your own problems.
No. That's to help the needy.
That's what I
with the digital camera.
He's got a fixation on bloated penis.
You just want to help.
No, yeah.
Yeah, that's
we just get loads of questions about rashes, and I can't. They're like, well, it's a rash. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, no.
I've had it for 2 weeks. Haven't you seen it yet?
A rash by any other name.
It still smells as sweet.
Is there another more common name for this first thing that you mentioned? The smell with the fancy name.
Trichomonas. Trick. People call it trick.
That's
a real common STD. It doesn't have any consequence, just a bad smell.
Can it be passed to a guy?
Yes. Guys get no feeling of that, though. They'll just pass it on to a girl.
So just
the jerk
sort of hangs around and they just pass it on?
How do we live with ourselves?
It's a protozoan.
Yeah, good times.
Emily.
Yes.
You're 22.
You feeding the kitty?
Yes.
Your cat okay?
Yeah.
All right.
What's up?
Can I just say a couple things before my question?
Hurry.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to say 311, your album is sheer bliss.
Thank you.
It's awesome. Blows my mind. All yours do. And they're all great. Anyways, I'll get to my question. I have tons of guys stare at me and they get hurt because of it. A while ago, a guy...
Wait, what?
They get hurt?
It's like some out of a Jerry Lewis movie.
Are they walking into...
So good looking, they get hurt.
They walk into a lamppost?
I was driving, and this one guy got in a really bad accident, and I called the cops and ambulance and stuff, but he's really hurt,
Okay, but listen, that could have happened to anybody.
Well, everywhere I go, there's guys trying to buy me stuff.
All right, well, we're on the radio, so help us understand what's going on here.
Well, this guy,
No. You tell us what's going on here. What's going on?
I just don't want people to get hurt because there's been 5 different times that people have gotten hurt, and I don't know what to avoid it. I know. All
right, the only thing you can do is, because I've injured a lot of people with my beauty, and I know what a burden it is. It's a cross us beautiful people have to wear. It's tough, not to mention the gays. I've killed many gays. Miatas wrapped around telephone poles. You're going to have to injure yourself in an industrial-type accident.
Or she could come to Los Angeles, no one would notice her.
You're calling from Kentucky?
Yes.
Well, how are you injuring people? Is it your beauty?
Well, people look at me and they get hurt, get in accidents.
Hey, Emily, we can't see you, so you got to help us out here and be honest.
Well,
Are you freakishly unusual looking? The people...
No, I'm a regular brown-haired, blue-eyed, regular... proportional body. I don't know what the deal is. People come and they look over at me while they're driving, or
this would be the time to send a picture, like you were saying.
Yeah. Email.
Yeah.
Do we have an email address?
No,
we don't have an email address.
No.
How bizarre is that?
All right, Drew, what do you want?
Ann?
I've done a little bit of modeling and stuff, but the agents didn't notice me. But all the guys around here sit here and
all right, hey, Emily, we understand. What's the real problem? What's up with you? Are you retarded? What's up with you?
I feel
you're
really
scared.
Bad.
Oh, please. Please, you
really
called. You know what this is? It's the female version
My
of
penis
the male
is too
call.
big.
Yes, I can't ride a bicycle. My Johnson is so big, I cannot ride a bicycle. What should I do?
I'm so good at basketball.
My wallet is too fat. I don't.
Right. My eyes are so blue. I hypnotize people.
Men stare. Men can't help themselves. They do. That's part of the male biology.
I'm going to stare at this chick's boobs.
Which
Yes.
that's part of what they look at. That disturbs women even more. But they'll sort of fetishize parts of women's body, and they stare. And if it's their own problem, if they stare while they're driving, it's not your fault. You're just going about your business.
Emily,
Yeah.
here's the way to cool these guys down. Start talking to them. I guarantee that'll slow them down. Whatever erection they had will immediately go up their own
I'm
ass.
just nervous because I'm
I know.
sitting here with 311
No.
and you guys.
It's a burden. I understand.
So this is Adam's burden. Is making a
Don't
beautiful
go
girl
out
nervous.
during daytime hours. I think that's safe. That's only logical.
Do you dress provocatively?
No, I wear jeans and T-shirts.
Do you own a veil?
By the way, jeans,
Yes.
T-shirt can be provocative.
That can be provocative. How about a ski
tight?
mask?
Put a flannel shirt on.
What city is it in Kentucky?
Lexington.
Lexington.
Was she born there? No.
That's where Chad was
Chad was
born.
Yeah.
Really? That's where Adam's favorite airport is.
Yeah, the one that's really in Cincinnati.
Once we drove to Cincinnati.
have
That's
a
when you started
airport.
yelling at me that everything was my fault. We got fogged in.
it was your fault. We had no business going to Kentucky. Jesus Christ, Drew, you'll do
I say
anything.
just wave as you're walking and mind your
listen.
own business.
If she was serious, she seriously has a problem. I mean, come on, calling a
Right.
radio show asking why you cause
well,
accidents.
maybe she was one. Some people blossom late in life. Maybe she really doesn't think of herself that way, and all of a sudden she,
Listen, I hate her. I don't want to talk about her anymore. Layla,
Don't hold back.
We
How
don't
do
hate
you
you,
feel?
Emily. We don't hate you.
we do. Yes, 311 hates her.
No, we don't.
Layla,
Yeah.
you're 15.
Yeah. Hey, Adam.
Hey,
What's up, Nick and Peanut? I just wanted to say, you guys rule.
Thanks.
I got a new CD today and it kicks ass.
Thanks.
311 is the best band in the world. I love you guys. I hope you're making music forever. And good luck on the Warped Tour. Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah.
is that it?
You're sweet.
Thanks.
I have a question too. Okay, my question is, the Enlarged Show Detail 2?
Yep.
Well, I want to know how it's going to be different from the first one and what kind of stuff's going to be on it.
Well, if you have the new CD, you can put it in a computer and see the trailer. That there's some highlights from that. There's backstage things, and we're going to go back further from before the last home video, and also obviously newer stuff and new live stuff. It's going to be on DVD, so there's going to be remixes and B-sides, and it's just going to be all kinds of stuff for the 311 enthusiast.
Cool.
All right. So if you put this CD in your computer, it'll do something?
Yeah, it's like a miniature website, basically, that's only available on the CD, where there's interviews with the band and previews of the home video that's going to come out.
Are other people doing that?
Some, but we're really
and there.
into that kind of stuff. And
True. We've had a lot of bands in here been pushing CDs lately. Have you heard anything
No.
about this?
Nope.
Did you know about this?
Nope.
We're cutting edge, baby.
Yeah. That's pretty impressive. All right. I'm never going to do it because I really don't know what to do with the computers, Drew will attest to. But I will listen to the CD in traditional way.
It'll
the
just
CD
make a little
player.
icon on your screen, and you just double click it, and it'll just open up.
I don't know
It'll-
what this screen is.
Just like you said, it'll blossom later
what's
in life.
clicking?
Marissa? Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on? She's 18.
Well, when I masturbate strictly through clitoral stimulation, and I was wondering if I'd be able to have an orgasm ever through vaginal stimulation, like having sex.
It's hard to say. Yeah, I mean, that's a good question. If a woman can masturbate just with manual stimulation of the clitoris, does that predict anything about her ability to have orgasm during vaginal intercourse?
Well, you mean does it affect it?
No. Does it predict anything? In other words, does that mean she just will be needing direct
Well, but
stimulation?
she
clitoris?
hasn't tried vaginal stimulation, perhaps.
Well, I did once.
You did?
Once, but I didn't orgasm.
How did you provide that stimulation?
Well, I mean, I had sex once.
Oh,
No, they haven't.
one time?
Yeah.
Did he give oral sex to you?
Yeah.
And did that work?
Yes.
Okay, see that she's going to be one of those.
Well, she's 18.
Yeah,
How many
that's,
women?
That's good at 18, right?
You're ahead
You're
of the game.
You're ahead of the game.
Whatever game. What game is that again?
The orgasm game.
I see. I got to get that. Who does that? Hasbro?
And
Parker Brothers?
Parker Brothers.
Parker Brothers, right.
It's a little Monopoly board-like thing. And imagine the little figures that...
All right.
So if the fact that you're able to do this is good, you're ahead of your peers. The fact that you can even have orgasm at all in a physical interaction is ahead of your peers, actually. Whether or not you will or will ever have orgasm during intercourse remains to be seen. Many women don't.
But the fact that she only has had sex one time
doesn't predict anything.
Does not, because I'm sure the guy was just some kind of drunken load, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
He didn't do anything right, did he?
Not really.
No. So you got to get with a guy who knows what he's doing.
A guy like Adam.
A guy like me, when I was in my late teens, early 20s.
Oh.
Like one day the ghost of Adam will give you a good working over. The ghost of Adam pass. And you'll be brought right to orgasm. My problem really, I got to be honest, sexually is motivation.
You don't care. Yeah.
I can do a good job. It's just like work. It's just like everything with me now. I could do a good job on this radio show. I could do a good job sexually. Why bother? That's the way I look at it. I'm tired.
Revolution of lowered expectations.
Right.
Watch out for that.
Right, I'm going to ramp everything down just a little bit.
Right.
And it works. It really does, because like I wear to work. I go into the man show every day. I wear sweatpants, no socks, some flip-flops, and like a band T-shirt, right?
That's dressed up.
No, that's my everyday attire.
Mm-hmm.
But the one day I put on a pair of jeans, people are like, hey, there's a buzz.
Ooh la la.
Where's he going?
Mr. Frenchman.
Yeah. I'm like Aldo Celli rolling through there. Yeah, there's like, hey, what, you got a date? You got a business thing? Where are you going
Smokey
to the Oscars?
Robinson's here.
What are those, Levi's?
Yeah, it's a big deal. Now, every other guy there is wearing jeans, but I have lowered the expectations sufficiently so that nothing seems like something. And I suggest you all do the same.
Nice.
Start getting D's and F's, okay? You come home with a C, your parents will be elated. You understand? Right, Drew?
Good times.
All right. 311 is here. From Chaos is the name of the new CD. We'll hear something off of that when we come back. Hey, everybody. It's Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That's Dr. Drew. Peanut, Nick Hexum are both here from 311. We'll hear something off the new CD From Chaos, which is out today. You can find 311 on the Warped Tour and then their own tour, and that's just going, basically, if you're somewhere in the United States, they'll come somewhere near you in the next 3 to 4 months. Would that be safe to say?
I'll agree.
Very safe.
And also at the Fantabulous Weenie Roast, which is going on the 22nd, which I don't even know why 23rd, I don't even know why we bother talking about it.
2 shows
the
in 1 day.
tickets are already gone, right?
It's a promotional opportunity.
Do you have everyone and their brother crawling up your tokai?
Yeah,
to
this year
get
worse than a lot of years, yeah.
Yeah. My problem is people come up. You see, Drew and I hail from the Los Angeles area, so we have a lot of deadbeat old friends, and they all come to us for these tickets, and they act as if K-Rock backs a flatbed up, drops off several thousand tickets, and then we just sit on a big pile of it laughing like King Midas,
throwing them out to
deciding who's worthy. Yeah, hey, the guy drops the mail off, he gets
worthy.
Sparklets guy gets a handful. Worthy. That's right. That's right. The meter maid, not worthy.
Garbage man, no.
Right. The rally is we have to pay for them, and we don't get that many of them. And I have everybody hitting me up and driving me insane. And then I forget the people that ask.
Right, me too.
And it gets a little brutal. And then it becomes weird because it's a charity, and we get charged for them. So you try to get as many tickets as you can, and you end up spending $500-600 for tickets. And now you're giving them out 2 at a time to a bunch of people you work with and know and friends of friends. And you seem like a world-class dick when you're like, that'll be $80.
Yeah. How much money actually goes to charity? Let's get this out on the record.
0. I'm guessing 0. By the time the fat cats are done buying blow, I'd say 0.
Because, K-Rock is so powerful that they don't pay the bands, and that's just like,
ooh, I know.
I want to know that at least somebody is,
so must go to charity then.
Yeah, you guys don't get paid
because nobody else.
We don't get paid.
We got 10 tickets.
Nobody gets paid.
We don't get any tickets. So
let's form a union. Us 4 first. We're
right.
We're getting kicked off.
This is good. It all goes to charity then.
I say we get nude. We write like soy bomb on our chest and just run across the stage for the entire show. Yeah, there's a timely reference. All right, well, somebody's getting it. I don't even know who gets the money. Is it like Surf Rider or something like that?
Who is the charity this year, Ed? Should know.
All right.
Jeebus.
All right. I don't know who gets the money. Somebody gets the money, and theoretically there's some money left over. Now, what about you guys, though? Who pays for the expenses? I mean, the semi-trucks and the buses and all that business. I mean, you're not going into your pocket for it, are you?
Probably be the label.
Really? Wow, what a racket. This is great. Okay, when are we getting fired again, Drew?
Learn something every day.
What a racket.
Buddy?
Yeah.
You're 19.
Yes, I am.
What's up?
Oh, I just, Adam, you kick ass.
Well, thanks there, buddy boy.
And I have a question for Nick and Peanut.
Here they are.
Lay it on us.
Hey, what inspired you guys to write Random?
Hey, that's not just an idle question, is it?
Well, that's the point of it is that there's just a lot of random thoughts, and that it's just, you know, me and Essay's raps are about a bunch of different things, and so nothing inspired us.
Just random.
Just random.
That's the point of it.
All right, buddy.
Dealing with that inner chatter.
Nick.
There you go. Yo.
Nick.
Yo.
Nick.
Yeah.
I was listening to Beautiful Disaster on the radio the other day. How come Essay's not rapping with you? That's the only song that I noticed that he's not rapping with you in there.
I don't know. I just that song came out in Stream of Consciousness, and it was more of a reggae song, but no real reason. Maybe we'll do a remix just for you that has a rap.
You know what I've learned about most questions about most songs and the inspiration behind them?
No answer.
Never an answer. No, not a critique on the band. But, I mean, just all the people who think there's a deep, powerful message.
A story.
Or
that,
a story.
Life experience.
1 in 100.
No, we never had it.
No, we had...
no, there are some. You're just not asking about the right songs.
We had Ben Folds come on this show and talk about Brick, or one of his songs where he was saying it was about his girlfriend getting an abortion. And if you listen... Was that Ben Folds? Who the hell was that, Ann?
They're nodding yes.
Came in here, was talking about his girlfriend who got an abortion. If you listen to the song, you can hear it all sort of laid out about him waiting in the car and them crying and everything. And that, so far, has been the only satisfactory song inspiration. And again, not a critique of the band, but I just think you guys write songs. You don't sit around and wait for someone to get an abortion. You got music to make.
Yeah, we get inspired by simpler things, perhaps, and just having fun, creating with the same group of people.
Doesn't have to be tragedy behind everything.
No.
Adam?
Yeah.
You're 14?
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, I have known this girl for about 10 years now.
Right.
And we, at one time, were just good friends, and now we're like best friends.
Ah.
But I've grown a lot closer to her than people would think.
Right.
I like her a whole lot more than just friends.
Does she know that?
Yes, she does.
All right.
She,
Are you boyfriend, girlfriend?
No, that's what I'm trying to figure out. What should I do?
Well, how did she find out you like her more than friends?
Actually, I admitted it to her.
And what did she say to that?
She didn't really say anything. She was kind of shocked because we had tried going out one time, but we had broken it off because of commotion between other people. And recently she had a boyfriend, and he made me like jealous, and I didn't. So I was,
Adam, you got to come to terms with the fact that she doesn't have boyfriend feelings for you. This will not be the first time this happened.
She hasn't actually.
Adam, when it came time for her to get a boyfriend, she had no trouble doing that. And
yeah.
Well, actually, it was after we broke up. It was about 3 months before she had another boyfriend.
That's right.
When you say broke up, you never really went out, though, did you?
Once, but that's it.
Yeah,
that ain't breaking up. That's not going out a second time. All right, hold on a second, Ann. We have to talk about you behind your back, even though you can hear us. Okay. You know, it's funny. It's something that took me a while to figure out as a youth myself, which is, here you are dying to be with somebody. This somebody is somebody who lives down the street and you see at school every day. Why aren't you with them?
Yeah.
Well, the answer is they don't want to be with you. Now, of course, when you confront them, they give you every other answer than that because they don't want to be cruel. It's not the right time. We're too good of friends.
And somehow
we'll see what happens.
The perception of the male is that I didn't make the right move at the right time.
Right.
As opposed to, hey, if she were interested, she'd be making it easy for you.
Right.
Oh,
Probably
yes.
just comes down to chemistry.
It's
And
hard to see, though.
Just got to move on.
I never scored myself, but I know those who have scored. I've had friends who've scored, and I saw how easy it was for them. This was not trigonometry.
Yes.
It was very easy.
And here's even more reality.
Put it this
Adam
way.
is you and I at 14.
As easy as you make it for them is as easy as they would make it for you if they were as interested.
If they reciprocated your feelings.
And
Absolutely.
the thing about poor Adam here is Adam looks at it as, cosmically
Timing,
things weren't aligning,
yeah.
the time it wasn't right. No, she's not into you that way, Adam.
I understand.
All right.
You guys are pretty much right. And
Right. Well, you know that on some level.
I'm pretty much not shocked that she doesn't feel the same way. I'm not very popular with the ladies.
No.
Oh, don't give me that crap.
Oh, well, listen.
I've heard it from enough women, and I don't need depression from two guys who are going to end up turning it around and kicking my ass.
Oh, no, listen.
No, we're saying we're trying to build you up.
No, we're not.
You're young, man.
Yeah.
Right.
I know.
You just got to...
I'm just going into high school, and it'll come eventually.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's right.
Absolutely.
So after you pass your law degree, get that law degree, you'll be fine.
Your voice drops
Become a
down
producer.
Right. Move to Hollywood. Get some hair plugs.
But give me the advice that you wish you'd had when you were 14.
Kill myself?
What was it? I forget.
What was it? I think that would have been it.
No, I think it was on the order of...
Everything feels like that when you're 14, though.
Yeah. I've had that thought once.
But accepting things
my
as...
life getting so tough. And
No. Listen, Adam, I don't mean to
it
depress
wasn't
you.
worth it, though.
Listen.
All right.
Here's what you do. You need to spend your energy with women who are interested in you. They're out there. You may not know them right now, but they do exist, okay? But you can't spend all your time and all your energy with somebody who is just not interested.
Yeah, that's the thing we needed to know when we were 15. It's something in the order of let it go.
You just let it go and go to the next one.
That's pretty hard for me.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's hard for
work
everybody.
on yourself because, girls are attracted to someone that's got something going on, whether it's like
That's
sports
right.
or any whatever.
Start a band, get a Mercedes.
Yeah.
All right?
A Mercedes isn't good enough for me.
All right, get a Ferrari and forget about the band.
And just drive around smiling.
Right. All right? All right. Get a Ferrari and like a percussion section, all right? That'd be a nice compromise. You'll be fine, Adam.
I will.
All right, don't obsess,
by the way,
though. Yeah.
You guys kick ass.
Thank you. Take care.
All right, later.
All right. I don't know what it is that young males have with that sort of obsession.
Yeah.
And it's a delusional obsession,
Yes,
too.
yes, it is.
There's a lot of BS that keeps the dream alive.
It's disordered thinking.
Yeah.
Was that we kick ass or you kick ass?
I don't know. I think it was you guys. I just took credit for it.
It's
Hey,
cool
Adam?
that it's
As
at
an
least
interception,
equal.
he picked up our compliment.
Yeah.
Who kicks ass?
Mostly you, but Dr. Drew's pretty cool.
What about
Not even the band.
What about 311? Adam?
I like 311. They're really good. I haven't gotten a chance to get their new album yet, though.
All right.
Well,
You've had all of one day, though.
You go get the new album and everything will become crystal clear.
Yep.
All right?
All right.
All right. Take care of
Magical
yourself.
elixir.
Bye.
All right. I don't know if I picked that one off. I think that may have been heading toward me,
It
fellas.
was to you.
Yeah. Not a great strategy going back to decipher that.
Good for you.
Yeah. No, for me it was great. Yeah.
We went to the instant replay.
Sarah?
Yes?
What's going on?
What's going on? Hi.
Hey, you're 26. You're on with 311.
All of the band and to Dr. Drew and Adam.
Hey.
Hey, Sarah.
Long time listener, first time caller. Is that how it goes?
Great.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, I had a question for Adam and for Drew. Can I do two, please?
Yeah, go.
Hurry.
Right on. Adam, how was it working with Snoop Doggy Dogg with that episode on the Man Show?
Oh yeah, he was a gentleman.
Do you even remember
so
it?
fun?
No, not really. We went to Snoop's house and got baked with him. Yeah. What? Well, here's what happened. We were trying to do a regular bit, like a tour of Snoop Dogg's house, And he was smoking so much spleef during the course of us trying to shoot this bit that eventually I just said to Jimmy, look, let's get baked too, and we'll see where this thing goes. And we ended up doing a bit where we just stumbled around Snoop's house.
You guys were so high.
So high. And then after we got stoned, the whole bit just turned into Jimmy eating and me laughing. Jimmy was in his fridge, like spraying a Cool Whip in his mouth, and I was laughing. He brought Snoop a big bag of muffins at the beginning. He said his bitches baked it for him or something. And then he ended up eating the whole thing of muffins. So it was fun. Snoop was nice. It's a nice house. I don't remember anything else.
What's your mayonnaise?
That's right. He calls me mayonnaise.
I was going to say mayonnaise.
That's my rap name.
What's your other question?
It's good.
The
Right?
other question is for Dr. Drew.
Yeah.
I'm on Zoloft, and I was wondering, when my doctor said, oh, yeah, you'll probably be on antidepressants for quite a while because I don't do treatment or anything. They were saying that if I ever happen to get pregnant and stop taking Zoloft, that could change my hormones, and then I might not have to take antidepressants after. Does that make sense?
Well, you definitely don't want to take them during your pregnancy.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying, like, could your hormones change so much during a pregnancy that you would not need to take antidepressants again? Do you know?
No, that's not likely. That is not. There's no. I don't know of any evidence that pregnancy somehow remits recurrent depression or dysthymia. No, I've never heard that. In fact, often it gets worse afterwards.
Yeah, you get crazier.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Are you really being serious?
No, it gets worse afterwards. So postpartum depression is very, very, very common.
Well, pregnancy is like a woman. All the worst traits of one's like a woman and a half, two women stuffed into the same woman, right? Yeah. That's a disaster.
It's woman squared.
Big long PMS.
That's right.
Yeah, kind of am a disaster. Hey, thanks so much for taking my call.
All right, Sarah, take care.
You guys rock. Okay,
all right. Who rocks? 311?
No, it's you guys. It's your show. We're just visiting.
Of course, Sarah, on your Zoloft, you're going to have no libido, so you're not going to get pregnant. So just keep that in mind.
Well, let's not rule out rape.
But I do have vibrators. So that's a good thing. So
That's right.
I don't know. You know what I mean?
Good times.
You can dip that in some semen and maybe you get pregnant.
Yeah, good time.
All right, baby.
Okay, bye.
Have fun there, Jolly.
Okay, bye.
All right. That's hey, she didn't sound that depressed, did she?
No.
All right.
The Zoloft's working.
311 is here. The very cool 311. Thank you.
Words matter.
We will we'll hear something off the new CD, I promise, the second we return.
Hi, this is Billy from Green Day, and you're listening to Love Line.
Hey, everybody. It's Love Line. Peanut and Nick Hexum are both here from 311.
And we just learned that all the money goes to charity. We just want to give K-Rock props for that.
That's right.
AIDS Walk Orange County, Al Wooten Jr. Heritage Foundation, Heal the Bay, and Surfrider Foundation.
Right. What is the Al Wooten Jr. Heritage Foundation? Don't know?
I wouldn't know.
You think it's an offshore account that Kevin Weatherly and Trip Reeb whipped up? Or
yeah.
It's actual.
Al Wooten Jr. Heritage Bahamas. There you are.
All right. Anyway, you can find 311 at the famous Weenie Roast over here at the Mother Station K-Rock coming up this Saturday, and then the Warped Tour, and then their own tour. So in a city near you. From Chaos is the name of the new CD. We'll take one call, and then we'll go to the song. What do you say?
Yeah.
Amanda?
Yes?
You 15?
Uh-huh.
What's up?
Well, I have this weird way of orgasming. I, like, wrap my legs around. Like, you know how girls, like...
Around a penis?
Huh?
Around what? Around each other? Or?
Yeah. You know how girls cross their legs?
Yeah.
Right. I do it again. And so I put my foot that's on top under my thigh. Or my,
Your foot that's on top under your thigh.
Okay, got it.
Right.
It's like, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you sit on it.
Yeah. And what's the question?
I
So
don't,
what happens?
Well, I'm on my side, though.
Yeah, we got you.
And I just keep my brother's around, so I have to be quiet, okay?
Sure.
Well, I'm on my side on my bed, and I just squeeze my thighs together.
And you have an orgasm?
Yeah.
How long does it take you? How long does it take you to do that?
Probably 10 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
You're a,
That seems
you're
like
a lucky girl.
Yeah. It's pretty good, especially if you're on the road or something. But 10 minutes, is it really 10 minutes? Because that's kind of a long time to be in a sort of locked position.
Maybe I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe probably between 5 and 8 minutes.
All right. So like Stairway to Heaven, that length?
Yeah.
You know what that is? Led Zeppelin, some rock band.
Stairway to something.
Okay, so hey, that's good, right?
That's a good thing, Amanda.
Yeah, is it okay? I've done it probably since I was in 4th grade.
It's great. You're doing fine.
4th grade?
Yeah.
Orgasms in 4th grade?
No, but I did that position and everything.
Yeah, it's good. That's fine.
I'd say just don't cut off the circulation to your legs and you're set.
Yeah, what got you in that position, though, without the orgasm is sort of the payday.
It was still stimulating.
I'm not sure. It
still felt good to her. So
I'm sorry, I can't picture it. I don't know. I don't understand what she's doing.
Just bringing her legs over one another and just squeezing her thighs together.
Are you a virgin?
Yeah.
Right, sure. Who's going to get in there? Couldn't get in there with a Slim Jim. All right, Amanda. Good times.
Hey, and 311, you guys rock.
Thank you.
Could you tell my friend Kyle hi?
Kyle.
Hi, Kyle.
From our deepest innards. Hello.
All right, Amanda.
Thanks a lot.
Good times there, baby.
Bye.
All right. We will hear a little something from 311. You got it queued up there, Anderson? This one is called You Wouldn't Believe.
Crowd Goes Wild.
From Chaos is the name of that CD. Another good song from 311. It is out today, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sorry I'm freaking out, but the last few bands we've had in here, I think Pennywise and Dave Navarro had their CD coming out.
Like the next day or something.
Today, right?
Yeah.
But I got used to saying it's coming out tomorrow or the next day or whatever it is. 311 here this time. CD out today.
Also, we just completed an intense lecture about the male anatomy.
Yeah. Kind of nice.
Very informative.
You're shocked.
Yeah.
See it.
Now, I you know what's great about me? I retain no information, so each time Drew shows me something, even if it's
new.
For the 30th time, it's brand new.
Lucky
Everything's
you.
brand new for me.
I got that same thing going on.
It's great. I walk into my house every night and go, hey, nice spread. What's going on? I wonder what's in the fridge. Hey, this guy's got porn and beer. All right. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew. Over there, phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Nick Hexum and Peanut are both here from 311. Thank you. We'll hear some more off the new CD. And, again, they'll be on the Warped Tour. They'll be on their own tour. They'll be at the Weenie Roast this weekend in Irvine. They'll be everywhere. So look for them coming to a town near you. Laura?
It's Lara.
Lara?
Yes. Whatever.
Whatever. She's disgusted after one mispronunciation.
You're 18. What's going on?
Okay. 4 years ago, when I was 14, I was raped by a boyfriend we were going out for like a week.
Right.
And I never told anybody because I was kind of like embarrassed, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Never told anybody. And I started going out with somebody now. We've been together since September. And I told him. And he recently told his mom. And his mom, like, confronted me about it. And she wants me to tell my parents.
Tell me more about that rape. What happened exactly?
Okay, well, my parents went out, like, one night, and I had him come over, and he ended up coming over, and we were just, like, hanging out in my room. We were making out or whatever, and, you know, he just continued to go a little further, and I kept saying, no, and, you know, it happened.
How old was he?
He was 16.
And you were 14?
And I was 14, yeah.
And you've just been going out with him a week?
Yeah, it was a week.
Did you continue to go out with him after that?
I did for like I didn't talk to him anymore. I mean, what happened was we were on the swim team at school together.
Did you keep going out with him after that?
Yeah.
For how long?
Maybe like 2 weeks.
Did you sleep with him again after that?
No. What happened was we were on the swim team together at school, and it was kind of hard to like ignore him, to kind of get away from him.
Is that what you wanted to do?
Yeah, I didn't.
Was that the first time you were sexually assaulted in your life?
Yeah, that was the first time I've ever had sex before.
You were never victimized or touched or beaten or anything like that at any point? Never?
No.
Nothing like that ever?
No.
But why
didn't you tell
I know you're confused and young and everything, but why didn't you tell anybody or at least break up with him?
I don't know. I ended up breaking up with him like 2 weeks afterwards. I like lied to him and I told him I cheated on him. This way he kind of like broke up with me, you know.
But what we're kind of building at is that somehow you already were a victim. You behaved like a good victim.
Yeah.
And we're wondering what that was that made you such a good victim.
I was scared.
Yeah, but that's what victims do. They're paralyzed. They can't do anything. They don't know what to do. They don't do what people who are not victims do, which is scream like hell and tell everybody.
You know, sometimes it's not overt stuff.
No,
it's subtle stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, your parents, you don't feel like they're there for you or whatever it is.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what happened. Like, we don't really have a good relationship at all.
Was there a lot of emotional abuse that went on? Do you have an eating disorder?
No.
All right. Your dad's good?
Yeah, we get along more than me and my mom do, but I feel like I can't tell him because it's my father, you know?
Yeah.
He's a little girl, and how are you supposed to say something like that?
I understand. And the thing that's kind of curious is couple of things. How old's your new boyfriend?
He's 19.
He's 19?
Yeah. He's a year older than me.
She's 18.
All right, what the hell's he talking to his mom about this for?
Yeah.
What's up with him?
What happened was he was, because he has a cousin that's 16 years old, and they were talking about like going down the shore at like my boyfriend and his aunt, and he was just like, oh well, I know, you know, like, just tell her to be careful because I know that this happened to somebody. And I guess she kind of pieced together, and she told his mom, and then his mom pieced together somehow, I don't know, and then like his mom confronted him and asked him, and he's like, yeah.
All right.
All very suspicious still.
All right. I like I said, I don't trust a 19-year-old guy who communicates with anyone in his family.
Well, what are you going to accomplish by telling your parents?
Well, they're really hard on me. They've always been really strict, like, you know, and
why don't I get eating disorder? Just loud and clear.
No eating disorder?
No, I don't have one.
You never restricted eating or have weight issues or anything?
No, not really.
Never use laxatives?
No. I mean, I take Stackers now, but...
You take what?
Stackers.
What's that?
Stacker 2s, like the diet pills, I guess.
All right, you take diet pills.
Well, I mean, it's not...
Hey, Lara, the people with eating disorders all deny that they have eating disorders. You're preoccupied about your weight.
No. No, I don't know. Like, my parents are really strict on me, and I have to get, you know, good grades in school, and I have to have a job. You know, I'm a receptionist, and I babysit, like, 2 other families.
All right.
And, I mean, I have nightmares at night. I can't sleep.
Well, why? Over the rape?
Yeah.
Don't you want to bring this guy to justice, you know?
She probably can't this late at night.
Yeah. I
but you need the only thing I can think you can accomplish by telling your parents is get some treatment. And you're having nightmares. You're having all these issues with your parents. You're really having a difficulty sort of expressing yourself, quite literally. Mm-hmm. And that deserves treatment. It really does. And if it means telling your parents as a way of getting that treatment, then fine. But maybe just telling them you're depressed or something is some other way of getting treatment first, and then ultimately involving them in that treatment in some way that you can safely feel like you can tell them.
Well, it also seems like you need to get out from under your parents' thumb. I mean, they sound like a pain in the ass, those two.
Yeah.
Can you move out on your own?
I don't know. I'm paying for a new car, so it's kind of hard to, like, afford anything.
Well, just live in your car. There's a rear... the seat folds down. You're not a big gal. You take those diet pills. You can squeeze in there.
Oh.
All right. Listen.
Cross the line.
Tell your boyfriend's mom, if you want to do it through your boyfriend, that this is your family business and that you're seeking some help, but she really needs to stay out of this.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
And they really need to respect that. Mm-hmm. And if your boyfriend keeps pushing, I don't trust him.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't trust his mom either if she kept pushing.
Yeah. You're fat.
Drew, please. The girl already has issues. This is something that happened 4 years ago.
Yeah.
She needs to work it out, but she doesn't need the boyfriend's mom putting the pressure on him. What the hell kind of mom is that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you
just trying to help,
maybe
I guess.
Yeah, the guy didn't know what else to do. You know, he wanted to... You know, some people are tight with their mom, and I'm freaked out by this.
Yeah.
I don't see that as being so weird.
Adam's freaked out by anybody who's tight with their mom.
And that could be a beginning for the treatment too, is just getting it out and talking to even an adult about it, and then maybe, you know, taking it professional after that.
All right.
If that's what it really needs.
311 makes a compelling point. Maybe people should talk to their parents.
We're really
I don't
tight.
know.
We're really tight with our moms.
Are you tight with your parents?
Especially our moms.
That's why you guys
we're
are
so
nice.
well adjusted.
Yeah, you're healthy.
I know. That's my one big regret, because I know that, angst is really big right now. So
Right.
What is?
Angst.
Being so cool with my parents.
Right.
That's a joke.
Pat, 19.
Oh, hey, what's going on?
Hey.
Just a quick question for Nick and Peanut about the new album. Guys, congratulations. This new album is, kick-ass.
Thank you.
Which songs do you two feel are your favorites on the new album? Just because my CD doesn't work when I pop it on the computer, so...
Ooh, we hate to hear that.
No, it's cool, man. It's cool. I'm still listening to it. It's great. But just
that's surprising.
Favorites.
I'm fond of I Told Myself. That song is just the title, evokes, I told myself I wasn't going to do something again. There it is. What? But anyway, the song's about having a girl saying, I told myself I wasn't going to call you again, and that struggle of trying to, resist once you've decided someone's not right for you, but you still really compelled to call them. And
I know that feeling well, man.
So that's kind of documenting that whole kind of thing.
Yeah.
How about you, Peanut?
Do you ever think about girls?
I've known her for 7 years, and she's never even brought up the subject.
Yeah, but if you bring it up, maybe she thinks you'll freak out about it.
I know, that's what I heard, or that's what my other friend told me when my friend told me about
So bring it up. So you ever think about girls? See what she says. If she says no, she won't talk about it.
Because I don't know. I think she's afraid to tell me, but I want her to know that I can understand and stuff. And I know.
How many times can I say the same thing and get her to respond?
I don't know. I stopped listening a long time ago.
Clearly, they have the balloon is beside your head. It was
tell her you're down with the lesbians and that it's cool. You don't mind, do you?
No, I don't.
Yeah, but that's not what you're going to do. You're not going to go to your friend and walk up to her and go, hey, just want to let you know, I'm on board with the lesbian thing. Why don't you just say, when sometime when you're talking about your relationships, just say, do you think about women? And see where she goes with that.
I know she'll lie to me, though. She's lied to me.
Well, that's her business then. Then you can reassure her. So, if you were, it would be no big deal to me. And if she still doesn't want to talk about it, she don't want to talk about it with you.
Well, why don't
and that's fine.
Why don't you duct tape her hands behind her back and just beat on her pretty good until she admits she's a lesbian?
Like a torch and a flame and just hold it
on the bottom of her feet.
Yeah. I don't think it's bad or anything. It's just that.
Angela.
No, I'm saying though you need a confession. I think if you pump her full of enough sodium pentothal and beat on her enough, maybe
I feel really bad because I don't know why she can't come out and tell me.
Well, I'm telling you, you're not applying the right pressure. There are ways to get answers.
I can't do that. She's one of my best friends.
So you're just kind of bummed that she didn't confide in you.
Well, one of them told me, and the other one didn't. One of them that I've known less, she told me about it, and the other one isn't telling me. And I know they lie to me. They lie to me. I don't know if I should ask her because I know they lie.
What else do they lie?
Hold on,
what else?
We got to talk about Angela for a second. Angela sounds like a world-class pain in the ass in the 2.5 minutes I've known her. She keeps going, and we just keep telling her, well, why don't you just open up a dialogue? They lie. They lie to me. I know they lie. They both are lying. I think they're both kind of get the vibe that Angela's maybe a little tightly wound. And
they don't want to uncork that.
Open dialogue is maybe not a great angle with Angela, and maybe they're trying to avoid her or just sort of keep that. We all have friends. It's funny that we have good friends, and then we have friends we do certain things with. You got your car buddies. I got my model airplane buddies that everyone makes fun of. These are older guys who still live at home. But I don't talk to them about beating off and all that other good.
Although they might enjoy that.
Good stuff. I might bring it up next time. But
you already brought it up. You just brought it up.
Maybe you're right. Maybe we've broached that already. But the point is maybe these are friends that don't get into this kind of. Maybe they're work buddies or.
But they don't. Whatever it is, they don't want to get into it with Angela.
All right,
and she takes great offense to that.
Yeah, there's no accounting for personal chemistry. Maybe they just thought that she wouldn't react right, and there's nothing you can do.
By the way, anytime somebody doesn't want to discuss something with you about their personal lives, it's their prerogative.
Right. It'll come out when it's necessary.
Why don't you seriously have a couple of wine coolers with her and see where it goes?
Spritzer, Zena.
Right. Angela?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, do you really want to be friends with her?
They're my best friends. They're my sisters. I totally consider them like that. I think they're really close with me and all that.
Well, then what about the part where they withhold a lot of information from you?
That's why I want to know. I don't know if I should bring it up or if I should just let her do whatever. One of my friends confessed it and the other hasn't.
All right, but
here we go.
But I understand that. But you were saying there's other things they don't tell you about.
So you felt left out, though. That's very understandable right there. You got to give her that.
I feel like I'm like not betrayed, but like I feel like I don't know why they can't come to me. You know.
Well, then
like,
ask
I'm
them.
understanding. When my friend told me she knew I was cool with it, that's why she told me.
Well, all right, what's her phone number? Let's call.
All right, good idea.
I can't do that.
Why not?
Why not?
Because they'll freak out. She'll like be like, "Why are you calling?" You know, I just want to know like.
Let's just get it over with once and for all.
That's right. We got 311 here.
Yeah, it's either be patient or
confront.
Or go do it.
I've known her for like 7 years. That's
This would
why
make some really good radio.
I don't know why she doesn't like
work
It
with
really
us.
would, Angela. Let's give her a buzz. Dr. Drew will hold your hand through the whole ordeal. He's a trained
certified.
professional.
He's got all kinds of like
women
degrees
hear
on the
that.
wall here.
I couldn't do that.
Staggering.
All right. Well, then you may never know the truth.
Well, I'll ask her about
Okay. You're going to ask her tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
And call back the show.
it. Okay.
But just tell us yes or no and then hang up, all right? I don't want to talk.
All right.
All right. Good times. Chris?
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Never thought I'd ever actually get on.
What's
Hey,
happening?
I'd like
It's
to say
a-
what's up to 311. You guys are awesome. Congrats on the new album.
Thank you.
And Peanut, congrats on the marriage, man.
Thank you.
I adore you, bro. From one bassist to another, you were like the tightest. Oh my god.
Oh, you're sweet.
Yeah, I was just wondering. I was looking on this one website that's 311 oriented, and I was. They said something about You Wouldn't Believe is about some guy in a movie. I was just wondering about that. What's the deal with that?
You Wouldn't Believe is about a friend of mine that was going through a breakup and
He's my friend too.
Yeah, and got dumped and was just like so down in the dumps, and he was almost just making a joke out of it, like I'm fat, I'm ugly, nobody likes me, and I'm stupid, and to kind of draw the analogy, I was saying it's like the movie Swingers, when the guy is so bummed out about being dumped, and his friends are like, "You're so money and you don't even know it," and that's it. That's
Jon Favreau.
Hey,
by
I
the way,
was
Drew.
also wondering, do you think I could interview you guys at the Warped Tour up in Tahoe for my website by chance?
Sure,
Well,
man.
we learned last night the trick is to hang around during the sound check.
That's right.
Yeah, just hang out.
That's what we learned from Pennywise told us.
Did Pennywise tell us that, or was it?
Yeah.
Pennywise.
Yeah, it'd be tougher if you wanted to do it in person, but if you want to do it over the internet, you can just email my mom.
And she'll answer all the questions for
Yep.
you.
Yep.
All right, cool.
No problem.
All right, thanks a lot, man.
All right. Good times there.
All right, later.
Got to be hands-on with the kids. Makes all the difference in the world.
Oh, yeah. I mean, whether you want to do it over the email or just pull them over one car at a time. Patty, any way you get to them, you got to get to them. Patty?
Oh, hi. I want to say congratulations to Aaron and Nick for 11 years of 311 being together.
Thank you.
I've been
Thank
with
you.
you guys since 93.
All right.
And, you guys are excellent. I saw your Tucson show, and it was absolutely great.
Cool. Thanks. We had a little feedback problems there, but
Oh, yeah, I noticed that there at the end. It wasn't, normal your guys' style, but it was great. I wanted to ask you, though, why did you change the lyrics of Feel So Good to Drink a Beer instead of Smoke a Joint?
I didn't say that.
Well, what did you say?
I said the old regular lyrics, just take a moment to have a fit once in a while. And sometimes I would say just take a moment to to smoke a joint, but just not that time. I didn't say drink a beer.
My mistake. I
But-
apologize.
But drink a beer. What the hell?
Hey, you said there was feedback problems. Apparently there was. But I wanted to say you guys are excellent. You're all looking healthy. Can't wait to see you guys in Phoenix. I drove down to Tucson to see you guys from Phoenix.
Yeah, Patty, there's a different question up here on the board. What's your question?
Oh, I wanted to say a lot of bands there at the show were talking about, hey, don't grope the women and all that type of thing. And that did happen a lot. A lot of body surfers did get groped. And I was wondering how you guys feel about that, and what do you think it means kind of like society-wise?
That men grope women?
Oh, yeah, like when they're getting, passed over the top of them, body surfing, things like that. Women get grabbed and things like that.
Are you suggesting that it may have been different in other times in our country's history or the world's history?
No, I'm just saying it has
I would say that maybe it was better.
And I was wondering,
I'm sure and whenever people engage in that kind of behavior, I'm sure it always.
Oh yeah, that's a free cop for most guys.
Yeah, but
it's not a good thing. I'm just saying, but it's bound to happen.
At your average 311 show, that wouldn't happen because the people that are there are going to be a little bit more aware than to think that's cool. But I mean, I think that type of thing culminated in the Woodstock that went bad a couple of years ago, and that's terrible. It's just disgusting, and we would like to assume that people that are at a 311 show wouldn't do that, but there's not a ton we can do, but
I understand. These are audiences that throw projectiles at us on stage.
Well, not the 311 audience. I mean, you may get hit with a joint or like a 6-shooter or something. Do they still make those? The things that go in your bong, you can get 6 bowls going.
Right, and you just
load them all at once.
I love that.
That's fancy.
My buddy the Wheeze has one. It's like smoke one bowl, slide it, click, 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 click. It's like I like novelty drug devices. All right, hey Patty. We're not fans of the groping.
No.
But I would also say that if you have a young daughter and she's planning on doing some crowd surfing,
don't do it.
Try to dissuade her because there is the opportunity for groping.
Oh, yeah. Well, my daughter's Sue Santa Maria Jane. Hey, and I don't think I'll let her do any crowd surfing.
Okay.
Whatever.
None of that.
See you guys on Friday.
All right, Patty.
All right, Patty.
Bye.
Good times. She sounded like there was something going on with her, that Patty, but I wasn't quite sure what, and I didn't care to find out.
We had a script in front of her or something. She was fitting all those words in.
We don't have to get to the bottom of every call on this show. That's something I've come to accept. 311 is
Can't
here.
save them all.
That's right. Hey, not even half. I'm down to like an eighth now. We will hear something from the new CD, and we'll do that after this.
Jon Favreau, and you're listening to Loveline with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Yeah.
Referencing the Favreau.
Your money. 311 is here. We have Peanut and Nick both here from the band. We will hear something off the new CD in just a second. Drew?
Take a call first, yeah.
All right. We'll talk to... Yeah. Tim?
Yes.
Tim's 22.
What's up?
How's it going? I just want to say, Peanut and Nick, I've seen you guys like 5 times. You guys are amazing in concert.
Thanks.
Congrats on the new album.
Thank you. We love what we do.
Thanks. I have a question for Dr. Drew, actually.
Yeah.
I was at the gym the other day, and I was doing leg extensions, and I didn't have an erection or anything like that, but I was doing a really hard set, and I had what seemed to be like I was on the verge of an orgasm.
See, we
were
just
talking about this a minute ago.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. That's right.
We were trying it.
Some guys can do this. Women can often do this, but there are some guys that'll do this too.
It was really strange. I went to the bathroom and made sure I didn't just have to take a leak really bad or something. Came back and did another set, and I was on the verge again. I'm just wondering what's going on,
That's just you. That's not an abnormal thing.
It's not.
But does it feel good? I mean, is it like a...
Yeah, I don't really want to
busting out right
screaming
there
in the middle of the gym or anything, but
you could.
Yeah, it was right on the edge.
With no erection.
Yeah, with no erection.
That's wild.
I'm wondering if it has something to do with the prostate. I don't know if you saw whatever that road trip where she's massaging the prostate or something.
Yeah.
If it had,
I did see that.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what the mechanism is, but I've heard of this before, and I think it's less to do with the prostate, as more to do with constriction of the blood supply in that area, restriction of who knows? I mean, it doesn't seem like it would be a nerve thing. I imagine it could be a pressure on the seminal vesicles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whatever it is, we really got in an in-depth conversation about this about 2 commercials ago, complete with anatomical diagrams and the whole thing.
Yeah, I was going over it with Adam, just trying to describe how this could happen.
You're not going to break your penis doing this.
Okay, and so
enjoy it.
Wow.
Yeah,
maybe I'll just have to work out at my house from now on.
Yeah, well, that's why they put those. They have those mats.
So you're saying you stopped it before?
Yeah, I was right on the verge, and I didn't want to have to go change my shorts or anything.
You did the right thing.
Yeah.
Well, listen, you do what I do when you go to the gym. You stuff a couple gym socks down there anyway. I mean, just to kind of fill things out for the ladies. And if they have to act as a sponge, so be it.
That's a good idea.
All right. They're good times.
311, thanks for putting out a new album. All our fans are glad you did it. Thank you.
Cool. Thanks for saying so.
All right, well, here's something from 311 right now. How about that? Are you queued up there, Anderson? This one is called I'll Be Here a While.
Totally mine.
From Chaos is the name of the CD. Out today, everybody. Another good one from 311. And let's see if we can get some more calls in. Talk to Shannon, who's 27. Shannon?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hey.
How are ya?
What's up?
311, Nick Peanut. How are you guys?
Good.
Very good.
Just wanted to ask Nick about the song Amber. Who inspired you to write that song?
Secret.
Secret? Okay, I respect
Finally an
that.
opportunity for a story.
Denied.
No, well, I'll just say that, saying amber is the color of your energy is just like saying, you really like someone's energy, to give the color, like amber is a very like soft light that's easy to look at, on the spectrum, like blue being harsh and like, amber is like the light of a candle, and it's just a poetic way of complimenting a girl.
Well, it's beautiful. I mean, you guys truly inspire so many people, and to mix, your harder songs with something so sweet as Amber is beautiful. But I actually have a question for Dr. Drew.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about the copper IUD birth control method?
Copper 7?
Well, copper's a mellow color.
It is.
On the spectrum.
It's almost like an amber color.
I think IUDs are fine if you're basically done having kids.
Really?
You already had kids?
No, I don't.
Well, typically people would not put those in until because they can cause problems.
You mean...
Has somebody recommended that to you?
Yeah, gynecologist, but I'm not really fond of the pill, and I'd like to have like a backup method, other than just using a condom.
What's wrong with the pill?
Hormones, I just don't like manipulating those. I like natural. I mean, I know putting something copper inside of you is not good too, but from what she said, the side effects weren't bad. But
well, fertility problems. It can scar the tubes up and cause infections and things. Now, maybe they're seeing less now with the copper, newer copper devices, but that's historically why they don't use the IUDs anymore in women that have not had children.
Maybe find a pill that works for you.
Good luck.
Well, the risk
I'd like you guys to try that.
The risks of pregnancy are substantially greater than the risks of the birth control pill.
Right.
The health risks of pregnancy.
Yeah.
So, and can I ask something? Now, if people say that the pill is like 99% effective, so 1 in 100.
No. It's 99.99.
Okay.
It's like 1 in 10,000.
Okay, so if you take it,
perfectly.
If you take it perfectly, it's 1 in 10,000.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But, I mean, the thing is, though, is that quality of life, as far as, like, for some people, I mean, it just can send people crazy, batty, when you start manipulating those hormones and stuff like that. So
is that the case? Is that the case for you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel good when I'm on it,
Okay.
All right.
And
There's a male pill coming, too.
Right.
Very soon. And I unless there's some new data on the newer copper devices, I would be very concerned about using it if you're planning to have children.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So
Well,
you're
thank
with the
you, guys.
condom. Yeah. You can still try other pills,
I'll try.
And use a condom and a diaphragm and use all that good stuff.
Makes your boobs bigger, right?
Yeah.
Condom.
Well, thanks.
Yeah. Listen, as some women, it clears their skin up, and it's not all bad. I kind of had the vibe that Shannon didn't like it on sort of philosophical terms.
It's the man doing it to her.
Well, that
placebo.
she's screwing with Mother Nature, but that I didn't know if she had any personal beefs with it.
No, she has her own conception. They'll put an IUD in. Pregnancy, those are not a problem, but those are more risky kinds of phenomenon.
Right. Jose?
Yeah.
You're 16?
Yeah, I have a question.
All right.
There's 2 more weeks in school.
Right.
And I like these 2 girls.
Right.
But I don't talk to them, but I can't find a way to talk to them. I'm looking for a way to start a conversation.
Yeah. Because you're breaking for summer and you want to go for broke, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that plan too when I was in school. It never really paid off, but do you guys remember that thought?
Yeah.
Like it's the 10th grade, and there's some chick you've been eyeballing for the last 9 months, and now there's like 4 days between you and the time you'll never see her for 3 months,
Yeah.
which is just a lifetime.
How am I going to make it across that summer?
And you might as well. No, well, the idea is go for broke now because you're not going to see her in your biology class.
Yeah, but if you want to be able
next day.
to be able to see her across the summer, you got to strike now.
Right.
Boom.
The thing is if
Never did.
Usually there's so much like pressure and tension if you get the guts up to walk up to her and just talk to her out of the blue that she's just going to be freaked out. You really just need to become friends with her, you know.
Yeah, because it ends up feeling like a bum rush at that point.
Which it is.
Yeah, it really
Which
is.
women love that. They're turned on by that.
So
That's that last time I tried to talk to one of them, but like my face, stupid dog. Sorry.
Yeah.
I tried to talk to one of them,
Yeah.
but my face got red and I started to stutter and mumble, and
Yeah.
I forgot what I was going to tell
Well, we're
her.
proud of you for having gone up and tried.
Absolutely. And it'll become less and less nerve-wracking as you keep doing it.
I think she got scared too, like nervous, but I don't know. The smartest thing I could come up with is go up to her and say, I have 4 fingers and 1 thumb. So, I don't know. I need a little help.
Yeah, she didn't freak out about that, I bet.
4 fingers and one of them. She didn't mace you or anything?
Yeah, I know. That's pretty intelligent if you ask me.
Well, hey.
It'll become more and more
we're
natural.
being had.
Yeah. What the hell is that? 4 fingers with 1 thumb.
I was
Jose?
just looking around puzzled, looking around the studio at each other like, what?
What, Jose?
I used to say I have 5 fingers, but somebody corrected me. It's like 4 fingers and 1 thumb.
I see. Yeah, that'll usually do it. I'm surprised she didn't drop her pants right there.
You mean that didn't work? Then she must be a lesbian.
Yeah. She's impervious to the powers of man. All right, hey, Jose. Let's start. You got 2 weeks before you break for summer?
Yeah.
Let's start talking tomorrow.
Yeah, but like about what though? How do I?
No, start focusing on what you want to do.
Hold
this
on.
summer.
What about your toes?
My what? Oh.
You got 4 toes and 1 big toe, right?
Yeah, but
Let's start working that angle.
Call it a thumb toe if you want.
2 nads, 1 sack.
Call it a
There's
hallux.
many angles you could work.
yeah, but she might think I'm an idiot or something.
Well, she may have a point. But Jose, like just start some dialogue.
No,
Okay.
I think you got to focus on a summer vacation. Just think about what he wants to do with his time.
You just need a group of friends.
It's not time for him to make any assaults.
Okay, Jose, here's plan B. Score as much porn and lube as you can for the summer, all right?
No, I don't want them to go away.
All right. Well, then here's what you do then. Here's just go look. Summer's coming up. It'd be nice if we could keep in touch. Can I get your phone number? Or how about this? I'll give you my phone number. See if you want to call and we'll talk about digits.
I'll take you to a movie.
Right. We'll go to a movie.
Right.
Movies
All
are
right?
big.
All right.
No way.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, it's not going to work. Oh, and now I'm thinking, how many women, like these sort of hot chicks that have been in school for the whole semester, how many of them get that bum rush at the end of the...
All of them, right?
Do they?
Of course.
Do you guys remember that plan? I mean, did you have that plan? I never executed it.
They probably
but it was
wonder what
always
the
in
hell's
my
going
mind.
on. What the hell's going on here?
Yeah.
These guys are coming up to me with red faces, looking, stuttering, and talking weird. What's going on?
Do you remember
Talking digits.
Yeah.
Do you remember trying to sort of go over your yearbook and what they said? And, it's like,
Interpret it.
have a cool summer, see you next semester, and you go,
I'm in.
yeah, that might be something. Cool summer.
Cool summer, hey.
Yeah, that's...
Glad I met
She wants
you.
to see me next semester.
yeah, she's looking forward to it.
Hey, that smiley face.
Yeah, that meant something.
A little hard over the eye.
Hard over the eye, that's love.
Oh, man.
Oh, wait, this chick's starting to pressure me too much. I need my space.
Better erase that part out of the yearbook. Bye-bye.
311 is here. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back. Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Drew. Peanut and Nick are both here from 311. From Chaos is the name of the CD out today. And let's go to the phone, see what we can do before we have to go. Juan?
Hello.
You're 19?
Yeah, how's it going?
Good. How you doing?
All right. Hey, I got a question.
All right.
I heard the girls have to wipe, like, front to back, because if they wipe back to front, they can get like, infections and stuff.
That's true.
So I'm wondering on behalf of my girlfriend, is if like we switch from like doing it in the butt to the vagina and back and forth, if she can get the same infection.
Well, very chivalrous of you to have brought that up, Sir Walter Raleigh. That's nice.
Usually it's good to use a sweatshirt and wipe your dong off before you go back in, but if you're going to go back and forth, what about it, Drew?
Yeah, not a good idea. Yes, it's equivalent to doing worse than wiping back to front. You can give them urine infections, give them vaginal infections. Lovely thing.
Well, let's Juan.
Yeah.
Just to make it easier, let's replace your penis with an object, like a mop handle. All right?
Okay.
Now, you figure if you did a mop handle from back to front and then back again, you could spread something around, right?
Right.
Right.
It's penis as fomite.
Right. All right, so you could do that. You know what I was thinking today as I was wiping my ass?
Nice.
I thought, I wipe with my right hand, yet I'm left-handed.
Good times.
Yeah. And then I thought, how many other guys do that? You guys right-handed?
Yeah.
Right hand?
Right hand.
Well,
Left-handed.
He's
Left-handed?
He plays a right-handed bass though.
Oh, really? but left-handed
with the butt wipe.
But what about the butt wipe?
Have to think.
I think I'm right-handed butt wipe.
Yeah.
But I don't usually like to tell people that.
Well, sure, it's something that only a hard-hitting interviewer like myself would get out of a band.
Only the fifth or sixth time
You
we've
and
done
Dan
this.
Rather.
But I
wouldn't have done it the first time.
I started to think, then I thought, well, a lot of bathrooms are kind of set up that way. There's a little pony
extra room
wall
on the right
there, and
side,
you got a little more room to the right.
Yeah, good point. You're the
that
construction guy. Is that the way it's designed?
Yeah, I started. I was sitting in my dressing room, bathroom, taking a
It
crap.
is
and I was
discriminatory against left-handed people.
Oh, yeah.
Just like Spiral Notebooks, man.
That's right, man.
A right-handed world.
Totally.
Yep.
Yeah, it's tough. So you don't know the pain. I mean,
bad.
that's why I'm in therapy.
It hurts.
But right hand, but also I think to myself, I like to keep my good hand free in case there's trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
you have to just bring to attention and have fight someone off. Yeah.
You're attacked while you're going number two. You're never more vulnerable than when you're going number two.
Well,
you idiots got your good hand stuffed up your ass. What are you going to do with your left? I am ready for action.
Do you even wipe anymore? Don't you just use that squirting device?
I don't have
You
that.
got a bidet?
What?
Yeah.
Peanut's got a bidet.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, I knew there was a kind of kinship that we had, an
Left-handed,
unspoken left-handed ass-washing sort of brotherhood that we had. Supercharging brotherhood that was going on here.
How many times have you leaned over that thing when you were...
What?
My wife, when she leaned over the bidet the first time...
Right in the face?
Thing hits the ceiling every time, right?
Oh, no. Well, I got...
force.
That's too much pressure.
You got to tune that down.
Well, let's backtrack, pardon the pun, a second here. And Peanut, what kind of... Do you have a bidet?
Yes, I have a bidet.
A separate porcelain instrument.
Separate unit. And was that installed in your house, or was it there when you bought it?
It was there when I bought it.
Interesting. And
they installed it, too.
Do you make use? But it was there. I mean, you didn't get it special. But do you make use of it?
No, sadly.
And is a bidet just shoot forward now, or is there a back one, or just straight up?
Yeah,
it's not a bad plan if you think about it.
No, it's a great plan, and it's supposed to be really supposed to be really good for you. It's just a little intimidating for my Midwestern. Yeah, isn't it?
No,
I think it keeps you clean.
It's supposed to keep you cleaner than just wiping alone.
I don't know
what I did, and
I think getting water involved will get you cleaner than.
I guess less carbuncles in your ass. Yeah, that's probably why you get your carbuncles.
That's why I'm under control down there.
That's a good word.
And I feel confident and fresh.
Dingleberries.
Dingleberries, it would be in Nebraska, but hey.
Well, Drew, you and Nick may want to step up to this and get the conversion. I got the toilet seat conversion at my house.
I'm prepared to move because I don't have room in my bathroom.
No, listen. No.
For about $400 or $500, you buy this special toilet seat. It's all wired up, and all you got to do is sort of hook it into the
Adam
water
has a remote
line.
control.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it has a little remote, and it actually has a picture of a seal on it, like
a seal
character of a seal.
Get you going?
And, yeah, you can hit 1, 2, or 3, depending on what kind of mood you're in, and that's the power level. But it's nice. It's warm. It's heated. Yeah, you feel like a king when you're on that throne.
That's how they have it in Japan. 9 out of 10 of the toilets have their own bidet.
Really?
And there's different buttons in Japan, like forward and like...
That's your thing.
Yeah,
it's a Japanese... Your thing is Japanese.
You know, for
they got it going on over there.
For an industrial
Cleanliness.
nation of our size, we're really not up to speed on this whole ass washing thing.
Also, we shower all the time too.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, anyway, you guys might want to look into that.
But that's why it's so important for you, because you never shower.
Right, Drew. And you know why I never shower? Because I can't stop whacking off, and I can't do it in the shower, so there's no time to do it. But I do get a form of a shower in my own tears as I masturbate, and I mutter my mother's name.
Hard-hitting journalism.
Thank you.
Put that on tape, please.
Thank you. 311 is here. Peanut, right hand? Yes. And we'll be back after this. All right. There you go, everybody. Another fantabulous episode of Loveline in the can. I want to thank 311 for coming out here. Peanut, Nick.
Smattering
a
applause.
pleasure as usual, guys.
Thanks for having us, and I just real quick want to give a shout out to all the 311 fans out there, especially the ones on our bulletin boards, on our website, on our street team that have been supporting us for so long, and it warms the heart.
Thanks, guys.
Truly
And tons, and obviously your fans are very devoted, because we have bands in here every night. We never get this many calls for them. So a hardcore following, and well-deserved. 311 again, From Chaos is the name of the CD, out now, everybody. So go out and get it and support our friends, 311, and we'll see you guys on Saturday.
Cool. We'll be there.
We're announcing them.
Oh, right. Oh, we're bringing you guys out on stage. So
Nice.
let's not screw up, huh?
Cool.
Because that reflects on us.
Hey, we got a special surprise for everybody that night.
Oh,
That's all I'm going to say.
Good times.
All right. Until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo.
I'm not very popular with the ladies.
No.
Oh, don't give me that crap.
This has been Loveline. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for Loveline is Ann Wilkins Ingle. Loveline is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.